She was just the tiniest little thing, and she was stuck inside one of the kids' like riding toys. Charlie, good morning. Good morning. We're down doing morning chores, and they're looking different today for a couple of reasons.
Pixie, come here. Hi. So this is Pixie. I got a female cat. They actually found her in a toy up by the house. Leroy did. And he was so happy he found her. She was so tiny and they brought her back. We gotta feed the pigs. They're just loud.
Let's feed the pigs, then we can tell them about Pixie.
We moved the pigs over here because of Pixie being in the feed room. I don't want her to be around the pigs. I don't want her to go in there and then the pigs get curious and then boom, there's no more Pixie. So we figured we'll keep them in this area for a little while. It's not too terrible cold yet, so we should be all right. And it's not going to be anything to cut a hole in the back over there and put them back in there. So I think this area will be fine. This will work. And this might be their home all winter. We'll see. Seems to work good. This igloo really helps, and they love it. So I think if we do leave them all winter, I'll put a plywood piece probably right here against this tree just to block more wind, because that's the north.
There's her bed.
She's gonna need some water. You wanna sit on the hay bale and we'll tell the people on the camera about Pixie?
Yeah.
Can you see right here Pixie's house the kids built her?
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure I've been pretty vocal that I did not want another cat.
Who likes me?
So, naturally, the tiniest, cutest little kitten had to show up at our house. That's right, though. She's been just wonderful. She does have something going on with her eye, so we've been trying to take care of that. And when we found her, she's just the tiniest little thing. It's already been almost a week since we found her, and she was just the tiniest little thing, and she was stuck inside one of the kids' like riding toys, and they went to put it away, and Leroy found her, and she was curled up inside this little kind of jagged hole in the toy with 2 socks the kids had left outside. So she was trying to make herself cozy. I think this is probably a lot more cozy for her.
Her house looks cool. E-L-I Pixie house.
E-L-I Pixie's house.
I got some water.
She was thirsty.
Yeah, look.
She was eating
you got
food.
some water here.
Yeah. We shared over on Instagram, but we did see a mama cat got hit by a car on the road a couple days before we found her. And if somebody comes looking for her, we'll certainly make sure she finds her way home. But she was so tiny, I don't think anybody's coming.
She sneezed.
She was sneezing. Achoo! You say, God bless you.
She also was pretty rough.
Yeah, she's in rough
So
shape.
I put this heat lamp last night because I didn't want the water to freeze, and she keeps going to the water. And then we also been giving her some milk. So
I never had that kitten before.
You've never had a kitten?
No.
Yeah, when
She's
we
a
got
lot smaller
Charlie,
than what Charlie was.
when we got Charlie, he was pretty big. We weren't even sure she was going to eat food. I don't know how soon kittens eat food, but she was so tiny I was surprised to see her eating food. She likes that warm
Who
milk.
likes me and Evan?
Oh, she likes you and Evan? What about Leroy and Lydia?
Don't like them.
She doesn't like them? So far, Charlie's been being pretty good with her. He definitely was a little leery at first, but it's getting better.
Mom, somebody want to kill her.
I hope not. I think Charlie was worried that we were replacing him, so we gotta make sure we spend time with Charlie too. Yeah, so our morning chores have consisted of, now the pigs are moved and Pixie's in here to take care of now. And we can't forget Charlie, right? We still gotta feed Charlie. It's not snowing here yet, so I think... Ooh, that's bright. It's not snowing here yet, so I think we should let those chickens out as long as we can. Oh, Dad let them out. Dad let them out. We were spending too much time with Pixie. We missed it.
Chickens lately haven't been giving us any eggs. I shouldn't say any. We're getting like 1 chicken egg a day, some days nothing. But they're going through a molt, a heavy molt right now. And I don't know what this year was, but my brother's chickens were the same way. They're going through a really heavy molt and they look the same. So it's kind of weird because we never had them for, what was it, 8, 9 years that we had chickens. We never had any kind of chickens go through a molt like this. So I don't know if it's just the weather that played in factor with it, but I don't know. Some of them were born or we hatched this spring and they should be laying by now and they're not. So I don't know why they're not either. The other day I came out and I put a bunch of straw down over the strawberries and then over all the beds. I did all the raised beds, but then I also had some left over, so I threw some in by the raspberries and then over the garlic just for winter. But I wanted to do over the raised beds because I want them to stay covered all winter, and this way they're going to hold moisture, because I think in these raised beds we're thinking so far that we're going to do a bunch of onions.
Ice over there.
Did you break all the ice up?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. So as long as we get them all covered, and hopefully next year they can produce a bunch of onions. And I also got to get this compost, but that'll have to wait until next year in those beds for fertilizer. Glad you guys see me again.
Bye.